Hi, Hussein. How are you?
I'm good. What's up? What's going on?
I'm sick and you're tired, but we're both here
Yeah,
to
man.
sacrifice.
I've been out since morning, man. Like
I
I
know.
totally even forgot that we were supposed to be live tonight. It's
Yeah, I
crazy.
get it. I get
Yeah,
it.
but I gave you my word, so like I just had to do it, man. We just had to do it
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
because I know a lot of your followers who are anticipating it. So
Yeah.
we just gotta
Yeah.
give it to them.
I know. And this lot, yeah, they're waiting for the tickets. I am telling you, they're just waiting. I believe some of them are not even sleeping because they want to win a ticket.
Man, definitely. Y'all gonna win tickets, like y'all gonna win for real, for real.
Yeah, Hussein, you're gonna make it easy for them, basically. Just
Yeah,
make it easy
definitely,
for them.
definitely. They're my people, man. I want them to be at the show, so definitely I have to go easy on them.
Just make sure that they don't cheat because they cheated on what's it called? Uches. They got 11 tickets instead of 10. So I had to pay a extra
Well, well,
ticket.
well. Let's say that will be up to you, though.
No, you know what? I gave out more tickets that by mistake. So I didn't know.
Oh, so you didn't even know it was up to 11 questions,
Yes. No, I didn't know.
man. You need to get your calculator. Like, get a cal.
Yeah.
You need to
Yeah,
get
who
a
said
calculator for that.
yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna also have a chit chat about the concert on Saturday,
Okay.
like the preparation, what
We can
people are
start with
expecting. Mhm.
Yeah, we can start with chit chatting about the
Yeah, the
concert
album.
before more
Yeah.
people join us, so we can
Yeah.
continue with the questions and answers.
Yeah, so that many people would miss the questioning. Yeah, who
Okay.
said like literally we've been seeing who said on the internet. Like to be honest, before we even go further, I would say recently Hussein is one of my favorite people. And what's he called again? Um, Asan Asubaba of Bright Stars. And I told Asubaba on Sunday because I just randomly contacted him and said, you know what, I'm buying 5 tickets for your show. I said, the reason I'm buying the tickets, I said, I'm sorry to say this for the regardless you guys are a team. I said, I like the fact that you lot who said like come manding kol ko di hada mayatale
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
danga am ite all of you danga am ite like and that is how you win the heart of the people. And to be honest, man, if you ask me, I would say who say hada mayatale because I tell people I'm very observant. I see who said supporting everywhere. I see who said on every other artist page. I see who
yeah,
said like sometimes when even post and tag you, you find that little time to even like it or comment.
yeah,
That means that you're yange jox nit yi seen gëdda, which is as an artist. I think these are the little things that people makes people love you more, but you guys don't notice. And to be
yeah.
honest, I'm so proud of you. Yeah,
Yeah, because
definitely.
one thing about me, like if somebody posts about me, the
Mhm.
first thing that goes in my mind is that if I don't comment on this, if I don't like this, like
Mhm.
the person in general might feel like it's not he or she is not appreciated.
Yeah.
Like like I always have those fears in me. Like if
Mhm.
Adi happens to post about me, like for instance, you post my fly, and then I
Mhm.
come across it, I didn't like it or I didn't comment.
Mhm.
Like mostly I do comment, like because
Mhm.
comment
Yeah.
shows the person that you
Yeah.
appreciate it. Like
Yeah.
because I always tell myself if I don't comment on this, maybe Adi
Mhm.
might feel like I didn't appreciate it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's why, like, I'm always very concerned with things like that. Maybe that's
Yeah.
just the way I was built, like, you feel me?
Mhm.
So normally when somebody posts about me, I always want to
Mhm.
comment to show you that I really appreciate it. Because you could have just
Yeah.
seen it and then
Yeah.
just put a blind eye to it or put a
Mhm.
deaf ear to it. But if
Mhm.
you decide to share it so that other
Mhm.
people that don't know
Yeah.
me or other
Yeah.
people that are not familiar with my stuff
Mhm.
to know about me or
Mhm.
start following my stuff, then I just
Mhm.
need to be like appreciative about that because not everybody can do that.
Mhm.
So I'm very concerned with
Mhm.
stuff like that. So
Mhm.
when somebody posts about me, I just want to show the person that I really appreciate the support. It
Mhm.
means a lot to me because
Mhm.
not everybody's gonna do that.
Mhm. And who's there? Like to be honest, like this is why I said. Then you should know that I'm very observant because most of the time I'm seeing things regardless of seeing and ignoring. But like it makes people proud to post it because if one feels like I'm a fan of Hussein, but each time I post something about Hussein and Hussein likes it, you know, like when you're a fan of someone who is a public figure, who is a celebrity, and they like your stuff, you're like, oh wow! Imagine you having to post something and like someone like Beyonce, let's say someone like Davido, all of these people like to you, be like, oh wow, even this person took note.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the feeling that we all of
Exactly.
us do have. Yeah, to be honest.
That's the
Like
same.
listen,
That's the same feeling. That's the same feeling. Like, to be
yeah,
honest. So
yeah,
if somebody's posting about you, just show appreciation. It doesn't. It doesn't really reduce anything. It
mm-hmm,
doesn't depreciate anything from you. Like,
mm-hmm,
it just helps you
yeah,
like keep that person for a longer time.
yeah,
Because not everybody supports you forever. Some people
mm-hmm,
support you for quite a while, and then you do some certain things they
yeah,
don't like, then they stop
yeah,
supporting you.
mm-hmm,
But once somebody's seeing that all the effort they've been putting into you,
mm-hmm,
like sometimes I see people on TikTok that
mm-hmm,
will always be posting about my stuff. I cannot help it. I
mm-hmm,
did it to a fan last week. I saw this person always showing love in the comment section. They
mm-hmm,
always say, "You my favorite." I'm like, I need to reach out to this person and tell
mm-hmm,
this person I
mm-hmm,
really appreciate what you're doing, because sometimes I'm like, not everybody's gonna do that.
yeah. To be
Yeah,
honest,
so these are little things that
yeah.
you do that will keep that person
Mm-hmm,
being your fan for a longer time,
mm-hmm,
because it shows that, oh, whatever I'm doing towards this guy, he really appreciates it. So,
mm-hmm,
like, stuff
mm-hmm.
like that, they're necessary.
Mhm, mhm. And who said, do you know, like sometimes the fan loves the fact that you lot take notice of them. So I even took notice that if I post something regarding an artist and the artist wrote a comment, a fan would go under the artist's comment and tag
Definitely.
you, and so that you would take notice of them and respond to them.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
which is of course the love that you lot would give back is what they literally appreciate. And I like that about you. And even a few days ago, I was telling someone who's an artist, I said, you know what? For some reason, Hussein is literally becoming one of my favorite artists. If you ask me, I don't have a favorite artist. And even if
Yeah,
you ask me, I have 3 friends in the UK. But every time they would tell me, who's your favorite among us? I said, I don't have a favorite because I don't know
favorite
how to
artist. Yeah,
express my feelings to all of them. To me, all of them are the same.
definitely.
And Gambian artists, all of you, even my artist, I told him, I said, I don't know if you're my favorite. But of recent, I told an artist, I said, I don't know why, but I grew to love Hussein. I think he is teaching people how to love him, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah,
because you're giving every one of us, especially all of us, like if I message Hussein takes his time to say, hey Agie, blah blah blah. Even if it's gonna
yeah.
be a message, you send a voice message. To be honest, if I send you a message, I'm like, oops, he's gonna send a voice message. I know.
sometimes,
Hussein, I
sometimes
know if I send
the
you a message,
reason
you send a voice
the
message.
reason why I always send voice messages, because I don't know how to express everything I want to say in text message.
Yeah,
So I'm like, let me make it easier for this
yeah,
person and just send a whole voice message so
yeah,
they can really understand what I'm talking about. So that's why most of the
yeah,
time when you send me a message, you
yeah.
you definitely expect a voice note from me.
Uh-huh. Oh, someone just wrote Omar Sanyang. He said he's a fan. Omar is
Shout
also a
out to you,
fan of,
Omar, man. I really appreciate that
yeah,
big
he's
time.
been
Shout out to
following
you.
me since 2016. So, and the
Oh
funny thing
man,
is
hey
somewhat,
man, come
yeah,
on, man. That's one of the
F,
that's one of the real ones from day one.
yeah,
Anybody out there
yeah,
listening to me since 2016?
yeah,
Because I look at my fans today.
mhm,
I would say I only have 30 or 40%
yeah,
fans that have been listening to me from 2016
yeah,
till date.
mhm,
Most of the people that are coming now maybe started listening to me back in 2019.
mhm,
When I started making like major hit songs, like songs
mhm,
that are like really going to the provinces, the rural areas, because like normally songs that I had back in 2016, 17,
mhm,
18,
mhm,
only people in the town knew
mhm,
those songs. So
mhm,
if for somebody to be listening to me from 2016 to date, that's a
mhm,
real one, like for
mhm,
real.
mhm. Who said, you know what? One of my friends said recently, he said, I didn't get to know so many Gambian artists, even with Hussein Dada, but Aji made me know, like, that Aji made me know them. And I
Yeah,
was like, oh, bless you. And to be honest, sometimes I'm behind closed door and I'm talking to, like, to my artist, and I'm like, you know what? The artist that gives me an artist vibes in the Gambia is Hussein. And he's like,
come on,
why do
come
you
on,
say that?
man.
I said, like, when you see him, you see the artist figure. I said it might be like he's always neat, he's always like on spot with his fashion. Like I'm kal do they make an jai, but like I said, man, who said I'm very observant. And I believe me, someone should represent what they do, if you know what I mean. If I
Yeah,
say
definitely.
if I said I'm a content creator, I'm a talk show host, you
I
expect.
definitely need to. I need to put like I need to put something out there that will show anybody else out
Exactly.
there that this is exactly what this guy is
Exactly.
doing, even without talking to them. Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
So
so
this is
it's important for anyone out there, like me, I wouldn't call it as like becoming an artist or showing people. Like, you just need to love yourself as a human being. There are people out there that has never touched the mic, and these people, they're dressed better than me, they
yeah.
look better than me, because
Yeah.
maybe in a sense, okay, even though they have more financial they're financially more stable than me, but it's because like they love themselves. Like, you just need to
Yeah.
love yourself as a human being. Like, that's the only way I see it. Like, as a human being, you just need to love yourself. Like, you don't need anybody to tell you that. So that's the way I see it.
But also, to be honest, like, you're one Gambian artist that when someone sees you, they're like, that guy, like, you know what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's just there.
He
You
got the
glow
vibe.
as an artist. Hey, they got me then call someone said yeah, go promote. I come be promote kan. But I like
Now I
God.
think I'll get it. Yeah, my promote there, but
No, but it's true. Like, to be
I'll take
honest,
it.
who
I'll
said,
take it.
you know, there's one thing about me, yeah. Even people that have been watching me for ages, yeah, talking about social issues, they know that this is my num dem no like they were here. So
Yeah, that's good.
when I sit you here to tell you, it's not that I'm telling you because I want to tell you. If you've got an issue, I'll tell you. Who say, yeah,
Yeah, go
you know,
ahead.
you bula jambula. But to be honest, and I think, like, to be honest, you as an artist, I saw someone as watch your status a few minutes ago. You wrote someone that was saying you started from this point to that
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
So, like, with the hard work and the determination, that's what I said from the beginning. You make people love you, because you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
you can teach people to love you and take you for who you are.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Eh,
especially for this year, like with the way my music career was going last year,
yeah.
with the guy was saying that it was last year, even though not many people know me for being certain type of person and stuff like that. But like, you will look at Hussein Dada last year and this year, you're gonna see a total different person.
Yeah.
Like, this guy, like right now, maybe he's in the best version of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if I'm talking to people, they see that this guy, he's seeing a different stuff. Now, he's not with the negative stuff anymore. Like,
Maturity kicked
yeah,
in.
he's way too much in a positive state to give negativity any space. Like, so like you were saying, now it's about like how people gonna love him more. Like, how you gonna connect people and show them the real you. Like, this is you. Like, maybe some people might hear that, like, like Kihamu Baba Kini, like, show them the real you, like, this is who you are. A lot of people will have a different perspective when they get to know who you are. So that's who I am now. To show the people that there is a bigger space in the room for everyone to shine. It doesn't matter if you're artist or whatever else, whatever it is that you are doing. But there is always enough space in the room for us all to shine and eat at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's why when you came to the hot seat, I asked you a few questions, and the way you answered the questions, I was like, this guy have grown. Like,
Yeah,
and you're
definitely,
one
man.
yeah, you are one artist that I took notice that you're not sensitive, because if you know me, like, I'm annoying, and I love to tease people. I love to get. I think it's because I'm just little, if you know what I mean. So I love to get under people's skins, you know what I mean. So I just like teasing and annoying people, even when it comes to my friends. So you're one artist that I can post on my page and provoke, and it's not every Gambian artist that you can do that, because some people don't have
Yeah.
sense of humor, so they'll be thinking, oh, okay, Kilila Maneka. But you're one person that I know of recent, but I know I can post your picture all the time and disturb Hussein like I do with
Yeah,
other
definitely.
artists.
That's
Yeah.
normal. Like, that's just Aji doing Aji stuff. Like, like, even apart from the hot seat, Aji has her own things she's doing. So that's Aji doing her own stuff.
Fongal Batandi. Yeah, you know what? Like,
That,
it's just me. You just have to know that Mandama Muna Ton. A Ton Mob is part of me. So if you want to get mad at me for Ton Mob, you just have to. Who
and
said just give us a little bit of the album. I think, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you. The album Feelings is my favorite song. And to be honest, my artist said, who said hamu no yo stupid? He said, because oh nga si artist si song bobu no re. I played that song. I think I am the one that put the views where it is. I played the song and played the song and played the song, and to the point that he was like, Dingo dok kaset bide. Dok on the cassette. Darling, like feelings, Hussein. I'll
Yeah,
tell you again. You nailed that song. It's like you trying to bring unity. You trying to combine everything together,
yeah,
and not able to sing all, like call all the names. But at the end of the day, you said you did send a shout out to everyone,
exactly.
be it how they call it, the old artists, if you walk out,
New one.
the new ones that resent, the uplifting. It's like having like, because now right now we'll call you a big artist, because if you call in the five big artists in the Gambia, Hussein is not going to be left out. So you
Yeah.
having to call all those people to say, hey, let's come under one umbrella, we can do this and work together. How did that song came about?
Well, like I always say, feelings came from criticism.
Mhm,
I dropped the song like a single 2 weeks or 3 weeks before the album dropped.
mhm,
So like the criticism that the song received, like it came with mixed reaction. There
mhm.
were people that really liked the song. There were people that like were a little bit against it. But
Isn't
like
it?
for the first time, you will see that like criticism really got to me like
Mhm,
in a very deep, like it really hit me very deep. For the
mhm,
first time, I've seen people talk about my music, and I really took it serious. So
mhm,
like on that same day, I was just sitting. There was no light. It was dark. I was like, I want to work on the song. I didn't
mhm,
have an idea what song it was gonna be. I just had in my head that I want to work on the song. I don't know for what song it was gonna be, but I just wanted to work on the song because the album at that point was done. You know.
mhm. Wow.
So feelings was never meant to be on the album anyway. The album was done. So I was just sitting there. I was like, I want to work on a song. So that's when, since there was no light and I had no battery, I had to go to my car and then put a cable to my phone so I could charge my phone and then still listen to the beat when I'm writing the song. So that's
Mhm,
when I started writing the song. Like, but then when I started writing the song, it was never meant to be about Gambian music. It was just meant to be about me addressing the fans about like they need to filter their words towards the
mhm,
way they treat artists on the internet, because sometimes there's are things that give us that stress us. Sometimes mentally it affects us and stuff like that. That
mhm,
was that like when I was starting to write the song, this was the whole idea. But as I keep writing the song, I kept realizing that the song was never meant to be like something like that. I could change this format and do something different, and it would still make sense. So
mhm,
that's when I started, because for the part that I started praising the fans, it wasn't supposed to be a praise 100%. I was going to do
mhm,
the praising, but I was going to address them. But I was like, nah, let me just take out this addressing issue. Now, let me just
mhm,
praise the fans, tell them how much they mean to us, before I even got to the artist. And when I got to the artist too as well, it was never meant to be that many. I just had like 10 or 9 artists in my head,
mhm,
and that was the
mhm,
that was the those artists were the first artists that I really
mhm,
mentioned. But like
mhm.
from the advice of my wife, she was like, "It's better for you to expand."
Oh, I
Yeah,
like Musole.
yeah. She was the
Musole.
reason. She was the reason why I had to like really like add more and more and more to it. Because
Mhm.
like she was like, if you're doing a song like this, don't allow anybody else to
To
feel
feel
left out.
left out.
Yeah,
Mhm,
exactly. So that's when I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. Even though I
mhm,
know till today there are artists that still will feel left out, and I'm really
mhm,
sorry about that, because like in your mind, and
mhm.
and that's at that point in time, there was so many times that I had to go to the studio just to add more names.
Wow.
But there were two names that I didn't mention that I really ended up regretting. Those are Aliu Badara from the Humanity Stars and
Mhm,
the Bright Stars. These two people, these two groups that I didn't mention. That's one thing that like I would have to live with. Because
mhm,
if there was a time that I could just go edit the song and then add it, I would have done it without questioning.
mhm,
But this was the way the song came. Like
mhm.
the song really came in a time that I was really in my feelings. I was kind of hurt, like about
Oh,
with
wow.
what people were saying.
Mhm,
But then at the end of the day, I would like to say a big thanks to those people, because had it been for if it wasn't for them, we would have never had a song like Feelings. And Feelings, to be honest with you, is like the engine of the whole album.
yeah.
Yeah, because once you listen to Feelings,
Mhm,
you're connected. Like you want to
mhm,
listen to the next one. You want
mhm,
to, so it keeps you
mhm,
going throughout the
mhm,
whole album.
mhm. Hussein, like basically, what was this criticism, or what bothered you, that made you came with feelings? Is it because before the album drops or just after it dropped? I think it's in between. I can't remember when. Literally, we had this controversy on the internet with Chow Bifi, Fele, the push and pull with artists, fans there, here and there. Of course, which I was included. So is that part of why you came with the idea, or there was something else going on with you as an artist?
No, not really. The reason why I really name every artist on it, because like in situations like this, as an artist, you need to be like very you need to be smart up there.
To think with logic.
Yeah, you need to be smart up there, because if you're uniting people, you don't put segregation towards it. Yeah, like it's like I wanna put peace between you and somebody else, but I'm sidelining one of y'all to show the other. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I need to put everybody in the same box, to show everybody that at the end of the day, there's light everywhere for us all to shine. You know, and then the feeling is, I realized that most of the artists that we had in the past, you know, most of them feel like they haven't been given their flowers, and that's true. You know, if we look at it correctly, most of the artists here, they like, we have never given them their flowers. The fans have never given. Like, once their eras end, that's where their names stop. You know, that's where the legacy stops. That's where people don't talk about you no more. So, like on a song like this, that will live on till we don't know. You feel me? So if they always have to go back to it, because I'll tell, there is a couple of artists, you know, the OGs, they're really listening to the song. They had to call me and tell me, you know, yeah, like, we know that you're doing your thing, but like, for you to take your time to mention our name on the song, on the record, you know, it just makes us like really appreciate and love what you're doing.
You give respect where it's due.
Exactly, you feel me? So like, to give everyone their flower, because all of these people that I've mentioned, they have really inspired me one way or the other. Others before I even became an artist, others when I'm an artist, and then, you know, like, everybody has a different impact in whatever I do. So that's the reason why I had to mention all of them, like all of these people, because there was this particular artist that called me. He's not part of the OGs. He's like more of the new generation. He was like, you know, when I listened to the song, you know, I was waiting for my name, but I wasn't actually looking for my name on the song, because I could really understand if you don't put my name on it. But I was looking for Brain's name on the song. So when I listened to the whole song, I didn't hear his name, but I kept on going in the outro. So when I heard you say R.I.P. the legendary, that's when I knew, okay, now I'm good. You know, because if I didn't mention Brains on it, that would have been very unfair. You know, knowing how much of impact that guy had on any rapper, like any new generation rapper in the Gambia. Like, he is one of the guys that we all were a big fan of. You know, we all at some point had Brains as our favorite rapper, like, at some point when I was in high school. And I can see most of the artists that I know today that I knew back then, we all had him as our favorite artist. So like, I had to just put him on the record.
Hussein, that's really important. I think, like you said, feelings just boost up the album, because a day like today, let me use myself as an example. Having to be working with someone, and I had the name. Let me tell you, I played feelings to the point that I'm like, Sanyu, this is too much. And someone who is a fan of an artist that you mentioned would love you for mentioning their artist and would play the song. And I don't know if you know the power. And this is if you ask me, this is the first time I don't know somebody else. I had a Gambian artist to sit down and said, let me write this. And your album too is the first time I'm saying me, Man Agie, I saw every Gambian artist singing. Because I used to watch Senegalese artists. Hussein would drop a song, not even a new song, but one of Hussein's old song, and you're an artist and you sing Hussein's song. It does not make you less than an artist. But like, the pride and ego of Gambians, but when it comes to you, every artist I saw, even with your flyers, they're selling it. So which tells me that Hussein is growing rapidly, mashallah. And I think you are on the right path, because at the end of the day, if you ask me, we spoke about this on the hot seat. I think that you having to get married added a lot.
Yeah.
It brought so much maturity, focus, and saying that, you know what, now I'm a responsible man. I'm not where I was. I need to change.
It just comes with a lot of light in your life. That's what I just see. I feel like
Hmm.
marriage just comes with a light, because
Yeah.
you, in general, you don't plan this stuff.
Hmm.
This stuff, they just come, like they just
Hmm.
come. It's not like Hussein that I have ever sat down. Like,
Hmm.
I've never had a conversation with myself that, these are the things I want to do in the future and stuff like.
Hmm.
But I would just sit down and this stuff will come. And one thing you're talking about the album, that feeling song. Normally when albums are coming, people that don't really like your songs
Yeah.
will always find, okay, let's go and listen to the album so we can criticize him.
Yeah.
Most of the time this happens. Like, people are like, okay, all right, well, they say, "We're going to drop this, so drop it, they let it go, Rus." But like, you just tune in the album. That's why I'm very happy that I really made Feelings the first song on the
Hmm.
album.
Hmm.
Yeah, because once you start listening to Feelings, okay, you want to roast this guy. To be honest, that was your intention. Like, you
Hmm.
really want to roast this guy. You cannot wait for you to listen to the album, for you to go give it a bad review and say,
Yeah.
man, this guy is trash. But
Hmm.
then you listen to Feelings, you're like, man,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
I wasn't
It
really
just kills your
expecting.
spirit.
Exactly. So
Hmm.
now, instead of you trying to roast him, you definitely want to go out there and talk about Felix. But
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I know a lot of people that used to
Hmm.
roast me, but
Hmm.
like the day the album dropped, to be
Yeah.
honest,
Hmm.
all these guys on their
Hmm.
status,
Hmm.
and on Twitter, they were really giving good credit to the
Hmm.
album, and all thanks to the Feeling song. Because they're like, you cannot, it's unimaginable. Like, you
Hmm.
cannot sit down and think like, okay, anybody else out there could do a record like that,
Yeah.
because
Definitely.
it takes
Hmm.
a whole lot of things for you to put your ego in the being, like the
Hmm.
whole of it. Because in a song, for you to even mention an artist in a song and give him praise means a lot to some other artists. Like, they feel too big to do that. Because you're like, "Ah,
Hmm.
man, once I mention this guy, they're gonna feel some type of," you understand what I mean? But for like you to put all of that aside, you understand what I mean? Like, it means a lot. Like, it really
Hmm.
means a lot.
Hmm. If you look at when I shared the video, I said, whoever advised Hussein to come with this gave you the best advice, not knowing the wifey is behind. Like, but this is why I'm proud of women. Like,
Yeah.
no, fulu ba nekk rek am nañ ko loxo ñoo ko cukku caka ñun. Hi, you underestimate every time. Hussein, we wanted to know, like, before we get into the thing, I wanted us to talk about the
Yeah.
album a little bit. We wanted to know, like, yo, as an artist who sat down and write the album, if you wrote the whole album basically,
Yeah.
which song was your most difficult song to work with, to work on, to produce, to release? Like, what's the hardest song on that album?
Uh, how to song? Well, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, none of the songs really give me a difficulty, but
Hmm.
I'm just gonna put it in a place that, like, the song that we really put in more effort towards would be, man, right now in my head, maybe I'll just say Feelings, like, because you know why I say Feelings? Feelings
Hmm.
is the only song on the album that we kept recording for like 3 to 4 days, due to
Okay.
the fact that, I would put in names of artists and then feel like I need to put more, and then I'll
Hmm.
go to the studio and add more, and then I'll go back to the studio and add more, and then I'll go to the studio and add more, and then I'll go to the studio to add on the outro too as well.
Hmm.
Because even for the Jaliba part, when I was right when I did the song the first time, I only put Jaliba. There was nothing like Kuyate on the song.
Hmm.
Even my boy was like, "You need to put Kuyate." I was like, "Nah, man. If they heard Jaliba, everybody would know it's Jaliba Kuyate."
Hmm.
But like, for it to really make sense that, like,
Hmm.
you're actually talking about him, that Kuyate there, like, after all, I realized that it makes sense for it to be
Hmm.
on the song. So I would say Feelings was the one that really gave me more tough time, because I had to go in and out the studio, keep adding words and names to it.
Hmm. Who's a Lola? I'm not sort of tell. So basically, we wanted to know, like, on that whole album, which one is your favorite song
Mm,
that you would listen and listen to again?
it's a tough one, but like, to be honest with you, yeah,
Uh-huh.
Level Up, that's my
Oh,
favorite song on the album.
how did I know that you were gonna say Level Up? Nah, I knew you were gonna say that song.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, because Level Up, you look at Levelo, like Levelo is something that not just me, but
Mm-hmm.
Levelo, like it has happened to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
You sit and think about all the things,
Yeah.
all the doubters, all the people that like are being obstacles, or like everything that you face, like in your journey to where you are. That's why on the video I had to
Mm-hmm.
bring my real life story in the video, because I used to work at the vet station before I even became an artist or whatever. I used to work there,
What's vet station? Is it the
like
veterinary?
a betting station, like
Bet. Oh, okay.
yeah,
Is it?
yeah, betting station, like, and it was that same. If you watch the video, I used to
Yeah.
work for that same company, but on a different name, because it
Mm-hmm.
used to be just winners.
Okay.
There was nothing like B on it, but now they have the B on it, so now it is B winners. It's B
Mm-hmm.
winners instead of winners. So I used to work there back in 2015, and I was
Mm-hmm.
working there for like 6 months or maybe 7 months before the
Mm-hmm.
government, because the government at some point they really shut down the whole betting system in Gambia.
Okay.
If you can remember, like back in 2016, yeah, I think 20, was it 2015, 2015, I think 2015. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
that's why on the level of video, I had to bring that part of me, for people that knew about it. They were like,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, when we saw this, it brought us a lot of memories from
Yeah.
them days and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
level O, I'll say that's my favorite song on the album for now, not like forever. For
Mm-hmm.
now, it is my favorite song on the album for now.
Hussein, it seems like you're like me. I can have a favorite something this minute. Ask me next minute.
Exactly.
It's not my favorite anymore.
That's
Uh,
me right there. That's me right there, to be
yeah,
honest.
Hussein, like basically, um, we know that many, if you don't know, Hussein is launching his album this Saturday,
Yeah,
be
for
at
sure.
QCity and be on time. Hussein, can you tell us the preparations, like what you and your team are doing behind closed doors, behind the scene, and tell us how difficult and how easy it is for you as an artist to come up with an album launching, because if you ask me, it's one of the most difficult things that you business I can relate, to be honest,
Thank God.
having to
Thank
work
God.
with you lot. Hmm.
Thank God you said difficult, because like,
Yeah.
I was just about to like say that
Mm.
this is the most difficult thing
Yeah.
ever, because you know why? Number one, you put in a lot of all your effort, all your energy goes into this. That's number one.
Mhm.
Number two, you don't know what the outcome is gonna be like.
Mhm.
Number two. Number three, like your mind is not steady. Like you're thinking a
Anxiety.
lot,
Yeah.
you sleep less,
Hmm.
and work more, because like all this day is for like, let's say 5 days in a row. I wake up in the
Hmm.
morning, first thing I do, I do what I gotta do at home, and then I'm outside till night. And everything I'm doing is towards the show.
Yeah.
Because Gambia, you cannot live it in the hands of people. Like you have to do it yourself if you want it
Hmm.
to be a success at the end of the day. So I
Hmm.
believe if you can survive in Gambia as an artist, you can survive
Hmm.
anywhere. Because I don't believe that there is any other industry in the world that's as difficult as Gambia, where you, the artist, have to do everything on your own.
Yes, he said the same thing on
Yeah,
his outfit.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, but it's the truth. Like, it's the truth. Like, if we're being realistic here, like,
Hmm.
you will know that, like,
Hmm.
Gambia has the most difficult music industry in the world, because,
Hmm.
like, here you have limited resources to internet. Like, I mean, the people that listen to you, the spectators, they
Hmm.
have limited resources to work to the internet. Like, and then with that, you will see like the way your views go up. Like, so you, as the artist, you have
Hmm.
to keep promoting your stuff like every day, for
Hmm.
if you want everybody else to know it, like, so
Hmm.
Gambia is very difficult. Like, we put in
Yeah.
a whole lot of energy, and then you won't see much sponsors coming your way. Like,
Hmm.
so that means that you, even financially, it's you, like, you need to so it's crazy. But
Hmm.
alhamdulillah, at the end of the day, we still keep pushing, and we hoping that everything that we facing today, the
Yeah.
next generation, they will not face it. So
Hmm.
when they're coming, they will have to find it more easier.
Hmm.
Companies will come,
Hmm.
investors will come, but then
Hmm.
we working to see that like the next generation will really benefit a lot than
Hmm.
us.
Mm. Hussein, what you said, you just mentioned something that is really important, like sponsors. How easy or how difficult is it for you lot to get sponsors to watch big shows like this? Because I think right now, the industry. companies should give attention to the industry, or at least give us, do you guys, a little bit attention, knowing to know that, okay, you know what, Usain's got a soul. If I invest in this, at least it will bring me something, or I can sell myself in this. So did you find it difficult to get sponsors, or
Well,
did
it's
you get
one
any?
simple thing. It's one simple thing. Like Gambians don't prioritize Gambians, and that has been the problem for a long time. Like if we start prioritizing, like ourselves, I think it will make it a lot easier because like you go to a sponsor with your letter, your sponsorship letter. Number one thing I think the sponsors think about is like, what can this guy do for me? Because to be honest with you,
What
they
can you
don't
bring on
really.
the table,
Yeah,
in it?
yeah. To be honest with you, I don't feel like they really think that we can bring anything on the table. Like I been in their
That.
own, like yeah, in their own thinking, I don't really feel like they really think that we can really bring anything on the table because like if you're having a conversation with them, you can tell from the body language, from the way they speak that they don't really care about like why you were there. To be honest, they that to in reality, like to be realistic, I see it more like okay, maybe he's just here to beg or something like that. Like this guy cannot do anything for my company. Like this is how I see it in most cases. But if we don't prioritize what we have, do you think anyone else is gonna do it for us? They're not gonna do it
No.
for us. So this is a big problem for us. Most of the time you go there, they give you their word, and then when the time comes, it's either they do nothing or they do 5% of what they tell you they're
Like they
gonna
don't
do.
go all out.
Yeah, well, exactly. So this are major issues in the industry, and I'm just hoping that change will come someday. Because for people like me, like I'd rather just struggle with my show than go belittle myself.
Yeah.
Because Mandamari tell like this more about like, even if I sit with people and then I'm seeing that the way this person is talking to me is not adding up, like, I just feel like I'm not needed in the room. I'll just take my leave and I'll never call them. So several times it has happened to me a lot of times. The people that I will sit with and I see that like this person don't really know the value of the person sitting here. So I'm not gonna waste my time to come here again. Even if you tell me to, I won't do it. Like so, there needs to be a lot of change towards things like because I've seen a whole lot of bunch of international artists coming to Gambia and they get sponsored. Why? What's the
Yeah.
difference? What can they do that we cannot do? We fill up venues that international artists can only dream of, like you
True.
feel me?
Yep.
So there is no difference. The only difference is that they are known globally and we are known locally. So that's the only difference. But other than that, when it comes to venues, filling up venues, we fill up venues more than them in here. So if you were to give sponsors, I believe we're the ones because we are here. We're gonna spend the money here. The money is gonna be here. So why are you giving it to people that's gonna go with it? It's crazy. So
Jose, what you said is really important. This is why I like to have a chit chat with you lot, because I don't know how, but I find a way to make you guys like express your feelings. And to be honest,
yeah,
it's not something that is written. I literally put the camera on and have a conversation with you guys because I just feel like it's important to pinpoint some important facts and issues that you lot are going through as an artist. Then, like right now, I would say I'm so proud of Gambians because many Gambians are supporting Gam music now because having to compare now and then, like seriously, we're putting more effort, and I think people should also, like companies, agencies, or whatever it is, even charity organizations should come and say, you know what, let men get to key and support them a little bit. Hussein, like you as an artist, we're wondering how is Hussein feeling knowing that Saturday you have a big show. Is Hussein, you're gonna be on
well,
stage. Like take us through the feeling, the anxiety.
well,
I
it's a
don't know.
bittersweet feeling. One minute you're like very excited, happy,
Yeah.
other you're very nervous. Like you feel me? Because I said it before, you don't know what the outcome is gonna be like.
Yeah.
But like towards the way you see the way people like when you are outside, inside, on the internet, the way you see people talk about it, you really know that like your work, like you as an artist, the work you were supposed to do has been done. Now it's up to the people whether they like really gonna come out. But like you as the artist, with the way the love they show to you out there, to be honest, you will know that 2023, you Hussein Dada, you've really done a lot musically.
Mm-hmm.
You've really done a lot musically, and like, let's put music aside. Even like in as a human being, you
Mm-hmm.
have done a lot throughout the whole of 2023. So
Mm-hmm.
like sometimes that gives me joy, like gives me a whole lot of joy to know that a lot of people out there appreciating and
Mm-hmm.
seeing what I'm doing, and then they're not putting a deaf ear or a blind
Mm-hmm.
eye to it.
Mm-hmm.
So and you said one thing about the fans.
Mm-hmm.
If the way the fans are supporting Gambian music right now is
Mm-hmm.
the way companies are supporting Gambian music, wallahi, right now, we would have all been very rich right now. Because the
Mm-hmm.
fans,
Yeah,
you've seen how many fans come into the shows now.
definitely.
The
Mm-hmm.
the numbers are ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So the fans, that's why when I praise them on that feeling song, they deserve it. Like, let them know that they're the reason. Because here, the only way we make money, like, is shows. And who are coming to the shows? The
Mm-hmm.
fans. So,
Yeah.
I don't have, I'm like, I don't have a word to say to them, because all I can say is just a big thanks. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they do a lot. Like, they showing us love. They playing our music on the streets, the clubs. Like, you feel
Mm-hmm.
me? So the
Mm-hmm.
fans, they're doing a whole lot for us. So if
Mm-hmm.
companies are doing exactly what the fans are doing, hey,
Mm-hmm.
bro, you would have seen artists with Maseratis and Ferraris and stuff like that. We just be cruising with it.
Who's there? We've been like
But I
leaning
give an
back.
opportunity that, yeah, Gambians too will enjoy. Like, we will reap that benefit, inshallah. One way or the other, slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm. Who said that is really important? And to be honest, I know like Gambians are really supporting Gam music through my platform. To be honest, it grows every day because
Yeah,
Gambian
yeah,
artists are
exactly.
coming. To be honest, and it makes me go to bed knowing that, oh, it's a good feeling that I have all these people, male, female, coming out to be on this platform because of Gambian artists, and it makes me want to do more with you lot daily and every day because
I think
I
I think
also
right
have
now
to feel.
I think right now you have the biggest online platform that, like,
Definitely.
interviews with artists.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen anything like that. And like
Mm-hmm.
like I always tell you, man,
Mm-hmm.
like, just keep doing, like, in
Mm-hmm.
whatever you do,
Mm-hmm.
people always have two views. Like,
Yeah,
you will have people that like what you're doing. You will always have
definitely.
people that dislike. But
Mm-hmm.
like, one thing I can tell you is, like, you always have more people liking it than more people disliking it.
Mm-hmm.
So should you pay attention to the
Mm-hmm.
minor or the majority? So you
Mm-hmm.
feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
always put this on a scale. If the people that are hating are more, then
Mm-hmm.
there's something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But if the people that are hating are
Mm-hmm.
lesser, then
Mm-hmm.
like, you just doing what you got to do at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day.
Mm-hmm. Who said what you said is really important. And to be honest, I will have to say thank you to you because there were difficult moments, and I listened to you on Instagram live giving me sad house and said, hey, you know what? Let's support her regardless. She's
Yeah,
doing her job, blah blah. And you know what? That day I was just sitting down and having to hear that from an artist. I said, bloody hell. Like it just lift up my spirit. It's just like you just ignite my spirit and to say, hey,
man,
do you know what?
it's
Toughen
needed.
up, you can do this. And to be honest, a Gambian artist who is Big C, Ibrahim C, uh, just spoke to me about my platform and said, hey, I've been watching you since
Man,
2016.
that guy is incredible, man. That guy is so
Trust
supportive,
me, he came up with the
Yeah,
hot seat.
man.
He came
Big
up
C,
with Gam
man.
music on my
Sometimes,
platform.
sometimes I feel shy. People like someone promotes you till you feel shy. Like,
Yeah,
like you can tell that guy has nothing here. Like, you
yeah,
feel me?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he has
Mm-hmm.
nothing in there. No dirt, no nothing. It's just
Mm-hmm.
light,
Mm-hmm.
love, peace.
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
every time I speak to him, I see that this guy's like, man, this guy's amazing, man. Shout
Mm-hmm.
out to him, man. I even met his brother like 2 days at the
Mm-hmm.
Bright Star show.
Mm-hmm.
I met his bro. I was like, man, yo,
Mm-hmm.
bro,
Mm-hmm.
he's just
Who said,
something else, man.
I will tell you one thing about that guy, yeah. Because I was doing social issues, everyone that knows my platform, since from a big platform to create this one. And when every time it is difficult, he sends me a message and said, hey, you know what? I trusted you to come to you to bring Gum music to
Exactly.
your platform. And you know what? There was a day that I was called out and I was insulted. He picked his phone early in the morning. I said, Agie, if I hear you say a word, if I hear you respond, he said, don't you ever call my number again. And this is what I
Done.
have to say. And he said, I'm going to work and I don't want to hear it. I don't even want to see something written about it. And I was like,
Done.
okay, my boss has spoken. We move. And listen,
Exactly. Easy.
again, thank you very much for being here. And I will say thank you very much to all Gambian artists because every
Yeah,
time my show
definitely.
is booked, pre-booked for 2 months, 3 months, and you lot would still have the patience and would give up on me. And every time I'm calling you guys, especially you, even if I send a message and say, hey Hussein, hey Mr. Hussein, you respond to no, hey, you know what? Key, how do you just get down because mommy will get the effort, then you fake a
Definitely.
yeah, which I really appreciate. And Hussein, like, tell us the fashion, because I love fashion. If I don't talk about the fashion, yeah, nothing good happen. So Hussein, tell us, like, what is Agie? I'm not talking about this one. What is Agie expecting? Because I want to see pictures. Pictures of Hussein.
Man,
Tell me the
you know, like,
fashion. Feed
I'm
me,
not gonna
feed
lie,
me.
yeah, but even in my team, on like people on my team, they were like, you know, you like with your stuff last year, man, you kind of disappointed us. Like you just came on stage like
Uh-huh.
looking like anything, bro. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, last year my head was stuff like so. Those weren't even things I was painted like to them. They're seeing a fault in it, but me, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
man, I just came on stage just like the same way. But like I could tell, I could take an L for that. You know, last year the outfits I had on, like the fashion was
Mm-hmm.
weak. Like it was really weak. Like, but I would take an L for that one. But this year, yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm not taking an L for this year. Nah,
Uh-huh.
man.
Uh-huh. Hussein, you know
Definitely,
what?
I'm gonna make sure.
Someone just said, Aji ak fashion, right? Like, fashion is my business and I love fashion.
Yeah,
Like, and I love when an artist is an artist, you know what I mean? Like, give us fashion, give it to us. Hussein, like, to be honest, man, I'm not watching the show because I'm watching or listening to Hussein. I'm
yeah,
watching
yeah.
to see what outfit is this guy giving
What is
me?
happening? You know, what is he rocking?
Like,
You
what you
know?
bringing? Is the spice? Spice it up,
Yeah.
spice it
Yeah,
up.
that's true though. But like, I'm not
Mhm,
gonna talk about because like I'm not gonna say anything about it. I
mhm,
want it to just be a surprise. When
mhm,
you see like, oh my god, man, I knew I was expecting he gonna look fired,
uh-huh,
but hey, this
mhm,
dude went
mhm,
extra mile with this
mhm.
one, like something
Uh-huh.
like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Ah,
some kind of
yeah,
like that. But if
yeah.
I want you to tell, I want you to be honest with me. If you're disappointed as well on what I'm rocking, tell me, bro. I was, I was expecting fire, but you gave me cold water. Like you,
Hussein, like, you should know that Aji is Aji. I tell you, like, man, you have to take me how I am or just leave it. Because I'm just a straight shooter. And when I'm angry, I
I
say,
know,
when I'm pissed, I'm saying. So you remember when you came to the hot seat and I said, oh, I heard you did this with the award, and you said, yes, I did. I don't know who
I
said it.
did.
And I said, how rude, because and I said, who said how rude? So to be honest, like, I am not expecting anything less than good fashion from Hussein. Like I
Yeah,
said,
definitely.
I
Just
saw an upgrade over 1 year, and
yeah.
like, fashion is gonna be part of it. And I am telling you, whatever you do Saturday, even when you're wearing that outfit, think about, hey, Aji is watching.
I just on the corner.
Aji is on the corner.
I
I'm
just
on my
right
corner.
at the corner.
I've got my eyes on
I
you.
now before I get on stage, I'll
Uh,
have to ask how many people. Like,
uh,
man, y'all really have to make me feel like I'm
uh-huh.
looking super dope. Tomorrow, I don't want to come online and
Yeah.
see Aji roasting my fashion, man. I don't
And
want
people are
that.
watching. You know what? The Gambians here, many of us, we're petty in a good way. You will see people tagging me at this corner. Did you see what he's wearing? Who said that brings us to the end of the chit chat, and then we
Yeah.
start giving out the ticket. Tell us, like, before wrapping up the chit chat, like, what do you have more to say about the album? Look at them, they're laughing because they know I know them. What more do you know? Do you have to say about the album, or what do you wanna just say to the people? To be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
If like, I understand you as an artist having the anxieties for Saturday, and if I were in your shoes, I would have feel the same. But let me tell you, Saturday, who said Gambians would surprise you, because I am going to bet every day having this feeling that it's gonna be late, and it's gonna be one of the most amazing shows of 2023, and I promise you that, because I'm sure Gambians will come out to support. So if you have
Definitely.
something to say to Gambians regarding the album, the show, or any other thing regarding your music, you can just throw it at
Yeah,
them.
definitely. One
Mhm,
thing I like to put out there is that, like,
mhm,
me as an artist, I feel
mhm.
like this is the best of me. Like, if
Oh,
you're ever gonna
yes.
put, yeah, if you're ever gonna if you're ever gonna rate Hussein from 2016 musically, I'm not
Mhm,
even talking about like him being a human being or whatever.
mhm,
Like musically, you look at Hussein's music and the growth of it. 2021 was the best year before 2023.
mhm,
You know, 2021 was like the very best year for Hussein Dada musically because in
mhm,
2021 That's when Hussein Dada had the Larry Alice. That's when he had the That's when he had the Katrina, Namira, Bad Boy. Like the whole album in general for that year was great. Like so, 2022 coming into that with the controversies and all of that with the album, you will really tell that 2021 was better than 2022. Even though I had two of my biggest songs in 2022, which is Daranga Yap and Tanatela. Those are my very biggest songs ever. But you can tell you put the album together. Number one, Bad Boy that I had 12 songs, and the Chosen One had 8 songs. So only that can tell you the difference. So Bad Boy Dada 2021 was better than 2022, the Chosen One. That's 100%. But even before I dropped the Chosen One, the international local, like 3 months ago, even when I didn't have feelings on it, I always tell my wife and anyone around me that international local is a much better album than Bad Boy Dada and the Chosen One combined. I always tell people that. So musically, when the album came out, people knew that this guy wasn't just gassing the album, but he was spitting facts. So this album right here, like it was appreciated by everyone, not just people that even listen to Gambian music. People that don't even listen to Gambian music appreciate the level of growth in that album called International Local, because it talks about every Gambian youth and what we go through from when we were kids to when we are growing up, you know, to where situations differ. Like we're different human beings and we have different situations and stuff like that. So this International Local album, it really shines above any other project or any other songs that I've been doing in the past. So I'd just like to say I'm really proud of myself, like, you know, coming with something like this. And I want to say a big thanks to my fans, because without their support and my team, my wife, my family, everybody else out there that really like played a role, you know, towards this amazing project that we're about to do a concert for on Saturday, inshallah. So I'd like to say a big thanks to all these people out there, and like to give credit to myself as well, you know, and the producers, stylish, you know, and the sound engineers, you know, to everybody, the artists that were on the album, the artists that weren't on the album but still were promoting the album. So like, you know, this is a good year for Gambian music. It's not just a great work for just Hussein Dada.
Your manager Abu, because I did say this to you on your hot seat, and I have to say it again. Me being a female, a woman coming to the industry, before I had so many stories that a lot of men get intimidated by strong women, and he's one of these people that messaged me and said, "Hey, I know you're working on this and this and this. If you need any help or if you get stuck anywhere, I am here to help you." And to be honest, it added, because me, I'm someone that appreciate the little that people do, even if you don't give me anything. But he offered support to say, "I'm here. You can lean on me or you can run to me." And I said, "Thank you very much for having him." To give me that platform and to encourage me to say, "Hey, I'm here if you need someone." Yeah, definitely. Hussein, we will have to go with the questions. So, guys, you know what? Some of them are watching, and they said they're watching from the village.
Man, that's amazing, man. I have to just say a big shout out to anyone out there that's watching us from afar. Like, you know, it means a lot. Yeah,
someone said they're watching from South Sudan.
Wow, man, that's great, man. Shout out to all the Gambian music lovers in South Sudan and worldwide. You know, shout out to all you people, man. Y'all are doing a whole lot. Like, you guys don't know, but you're doing a whole lot, like a whole lot of favors for us. You know, you're putting more lot of gingers in us to do better. Like, so a big shout out to all you guys out there.
So Hussein, we will have to ask questions, 10 questions, and make it easy.
Okay, so I will ask questions, but this question, I know they're familiar with some of them, because like I've seen a giveaway lately that I've given them those questions, but like I still ask those same questions still, because we just want anybody to win.
Yes.
So I'll start my first question by asking, when did Hussein Dada started music as a career? Not when he started music, but which year did Hussein Dada really started music as
officially?
A career? Yeah, so that would be my first question.
Guys, now if you answer the first person to answer the question is gonna win the ticket. And no more go ahead. Bilay Sacha. Hamna. Someone said they're watching from Cyprus. Oh, I want to
Shout
go to
out to you. Shout out
Cyprus.
to you from Cyprus. Shout out to you.
Yeah, someone said 2016.
That's correct.
Oh, who's this? Alaji. Ah, Fado, you see? Alaji won. So guys, come to Malenko Waherek.
Somebody
Kunjeka
said
won.
2009. Wow, 2009. Come on, bro. That's
He just said it. And you said it when we were having a conversation, you know.
yeah.
You said 2016.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I really answered that.
Who said, you know why I like you lot asking questions about yourself? Because I just feel like many of us follows you guys, but we don't know you lot.
No, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
definitely. So guys,
So,
someone
but
answered the question.
did you catch the first guy that answered?
Yeah, I
Okay.
did.
Okay, so we move to the next one, right? All right, so this next question will be, who was the first artist featured by Hussein Dada in 2016? Who was the first artist featured by Hussein Dada in 2016?
Who was the first artist that featured Hussein in 2016?
Yeah, Hussein Dada featured? Like,
who you featured?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but my mangeton affairsi.
And
Can Hussein feature in 2016?
Somebody said Chanta. Somebody said Nuzul.
I'm not even seeing that. You know, I'm not seeing that.
Somebody said Attack. Man, this answers are lit. Somebody said ST. Come on. Somebody said
I'm not
Mass.
seeing all of that you're seeing.
Fatima
So
said
whoever
Mass.
wins.
That's the correct answer, but she didn't name the full name. But Mass is the correct answer. But
so who is that? Is that a woman? We give it to her if it's a woman.
Yeah, Fatima. Yeah.
Fatima. Okay. What's the surname?
Let me see.
Because I'm not seeing
Fatima Shady Fati.
Fatima Shady Fati.
Yeah. Fatima Shady Fati. Yeah.
If it's a woman, me, I'm Drua de la Femme. I give women.
Yeah, I know you was gonna give it to a female anyway.
Who said, you see, now you've been following this, you've been supporting and following this platform, so you know. Drua de la Femme. Fatima Shady, yeah?
Fatima Shady Fati.
Okay, Shady Fati.
Yeah, Shady Fati.
Fatima Boram Jekarla. Huh?
But
right.
So yeah, that's the second question.
Yeah.
So congratulations to you, Fatima, and congratulations to the first guy as well. So now we move to the third question. Third question is, how many albums does Hussein Dada have on his name? Like, how many albums, like, does this man have on his name right now, currently? How many albums?
That is so easy that I can answer myself.
Yeah, even exactly. And I just said it, like just a while ago. Okay, somebody said 3. I think that's Karamo Jaune.
How comes I'm not even seeing all of this?
Oh, you're not seeing it?
No, I'm not seeing the comments. I'm
seeing them.
I'm seeing some, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, it came late. I just saw it.
Okay, Karamo Jaune. He answered that first.
This guy who's a numle na me ticket. Why who's a ba? Man su ne ko man la tay fi. Di ngeen dem ngeen saaj be torox ngeen ñëwaat. Man, akama sohor.
So congratulations to Karamo Jaune.
Who said now we go to number 4?
Okay, so number 4, a whole lot of people are gonna miss this one because the name they're gonna mention is not actually the name it is. So like I would add, like the fourth question would be, what's the full name of my wife? And when I say full name, I don't want anybody putting Kombe in it because Kombe is not part of it. Let me just make that clear from now. You know, Kombe should not be part of that name at all. Like, what is a full name without no Kombe?
Government name, the government name of his wife.
Exactly, the government name.
Why? Halibu Gorbini, ki mo no bate? Ki mo ne mom du dem tele te umbiri jabaram. No love. Gaulen.
Let me try. Or somebody said somebody said Aisatu.
Karamo said Aisatu. Karamo, you're not winning any more tickets.
No, but Aisatu is not a full name. Like, you have to say the name and the surname. Like
the name and the surname. Someone said Aisatu Jase.
Somebody said Binta. Mother Jassy. Come on, man. Mari Jassy. Yeah. Yeah. Binta Jassy.
Someone said Kumba.
Kumba. I'm seeing all kind of names in here. Like
Someone said Fatumata Binta Jasi.
somebody said Jassy Kudaka Furi. Jassy Kundaka Furi Binta Jassy. Bro, like this should be easiest. Like what?
Hey,
You teach me twice.
someone said they mentioned it. Someone
Okay,
said Isa to Jasi. Isa to no.
Oh, okay. The person that said Isa to Jassy is correct.
Yeah, Isa to Jasi. Yeah.
If there is anybody that has mentioned
Yeah,
Isa
it's Agie. Agie, my namesake. Agie said Agie Sala.
Okay. Okay, so Agies is the winner of that. Oh my God, come on, man.
Nawek!
Come on, man.
And
Hold
you
on
know
a second.
what?
Hold on a second.
Isa to Agie, ana Agie suma toma. Well, at least take to the Agie winner. Yet at least what I'm gonna have Kombe is Isa to Kombe. Because my niece's name is Aisatu, so she is Aisatu Kombe. So Suwahe Aisatu, Suwahe Kombe is out of it. It's common sense to take Kombe.
Exactly.
Aisatu.
So you should just know that you need to put 2 and 2 together and know
Exactly.
it's just.
But small brave of that 360. This is how so don't let the question need. We're not 3 tickets really. Fat.
But you know, one person, it would be unfair for one person to win that much tickets, so.
That's what I told what's it called again? Karamo. I said you're not winning any more tickets. Why Aji I'm big fan who said that Aji win na. Aji, I'm so happy that you won because since life become as a young fi the support who said, so I'm so happy. The nyari jige win then jamangi happy we muga de man mom. I'm not boys then Aji dunyola de support then we fight. Who said it's Sophia's pattern. Nawek has done it again. Wow, Nawek select the card.
Okay. I think we're back.
Guy, you what then? Nawek, you what then? Then don't test me who said like. Where is Dada? I can't see you. Nawek more
Okay.
Who said I'm so happy that Aji won because she's been here interacting with you since the beginning and she said she's
the one that said I really thief her because somebody was like, you know, I'm not being fair to them.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry if that's you. I'm really sorry though.
Yeah, Aji's been here from the beginning and she's a big fan.
Was that the fourth question or the third one? Fourth one, right?
That's the fourth one.
Yeah, so like the fifth question will be how many songs were on my first album? How many songs did I have on my first album? I want to give them very simple, like very, very simple questions. Very, very simple ones.
How many songs?
How many tracks was on the Bad Boy Dada album? How many songs?
This is Bad Boy Dada's album. The nyata songs nyo faneka, nyata
Exactly,
tracks.
easy.
Yeah?
Okay, somebody said Fulani Hero Jalo said 12. That's the correct answer.
Why? You see, that's why I wrote the other day. I said, go on YouTube, start following Hussein, subscribe because album yep ben for the neka. Them let's see page.
Exactly. So
yeah?
Fulani Hero Jalo, like that's the winner of that one.
Hussein, you know what? I'm so happy that you've got like keen followers because this lot they don't hesitate to answer the questions. Like they right answer.
They just come bam bam.
Yep. So we're at number 6.
Okay, so this one I will have to think because like now I want to make the questions a little bit difficult. Okay, now let me say, what's the name of the record label Hussein Dada was signed to as the sixth question?
The record label.
Yeah, what's the name of the record label I was signed to? Like I was first signed to, or I was only signed to, because that's the only record label that I was ever signed to anywhere.
You know what? I never knew that you were even signed under any record label.
Yeah, before, but now I'm working solo.
You see, yeah, but now I get to know, and somebody else that didn't know, we get to know. Someone say Runaway.
Runaway? Nah, it's not Runaway.
Okay,
if it's Runaway, that's mistake. But Runway is the name. Runway. So if you say Runaway,
no, they said Runway. Sorry, I said it wrong. It said Runway.
Okay.
Runway,
Then that's the
Runway.
correct. I'm not even seeing that here, but that's the correct.
More lamin more. Say Runway.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I seen it.
Who say I told you can't beat this law. You can't answer a difficult question. Trust me.
No. But they really like they're following up 100%.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Yeah, I believe they're just gonna answer everything like they're drinking water or something.
It saves us time, anyways. So guys, congrats to all of you lot. Congrats to Fulani Hero Jalo. Congrats to
So was that
Molamin.
question number 6 or 7?
It's 6. So now we're moving to 7.
7. Okay. 7. Oh man, come on, man.
Who's confused? They get go for answer.
Oh man, come on, yeah, man. They cannot even give me the think, man. Before. Okay. On the international local album, how many artists were featured on the international local album? How many artists were featured? What's the local album?
Sorry, guys. So can you repeat that again? Because
I said on the international local album, how many artists were featured on the international local album? As my 7th question. Okay, Aliu Jallo said 7. Aliu Jallo, that's correct. It's 7
I told
artists.
you, there is nothing that will be
Bro,
difficult
come on,
here.
man. That was too quick, man. Come on. That was
You know what?
quick.
I pre-warned them too to say, go and follow Hussein and do your studies. Then
Oh,
medicine case
before.
study.
Okay. Now you are talking. Now you are talking.
So now we're at number 8.
Right. Okay, we're at question number 8. Okay, so question number 8 will be, how many songs were on the Chosen One album? You know, we've talked about the Bad Boy Dada album. How many songs were on the Chosen One album? And I said it like I said it like just not long ago.
Someone said 5.
No, incorrect.
Someone said 5 again.
Incorrect.
Someone said 4.
Incorrect.
Someone said 5.
Okay, ML Henry Camara said 8. That's correct.
I didn't even see that yet. Maybe it will come up.
ML Henry Camara. I think that's the first guy to say 8.
And I'm glad he won, you know, because he's been supporting Agies Corner. To be honest.
So shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. You know, he's the winner of that one. So we move to question number 9, right?
Yeah.
So now y'all are left with 2 more questions.
2 more questions, too.
What's this one gonna be? This one gonna be it.
Pamara, I'm good. You?
Why not, Aji? You pick this one for me.
Okay, now I'm gonna make this one a little bit difficult. So, guys, this question I'm gonna ask, it might be simple, but I'd want you guys to work. Which date did Hussein come to the hot seat?
Hey, even I myself don't know that one. You know, for you to make it easy, say the month and then leave them to deal with the date.
Now you not have to come and tell me the date and the month. Day be a month be that Hussein came to the hot seat.
Come on, man. Somebody said 24th October. Somebody said 2016. Hey, come on, man. That was...
And the funny thing is, I myself, I don't know. So let me start.
So how is anybody gonna win that?
Why? No, you know what? I've got the dates on my phone. This one that I'm using, so I don't even know. Hold on, let me use another one to check. Hey, Lajila, and this lot, they're so quick. They will go and check. Fuck. Harlem, Dayland.
Wow. Okay, you have the date with you, so you will know easily.
No, I have the date with me, but on this phone. Yeah. But it's easy to know. So wait. Hey, Bulan Ross. Laila, why did I even ask this question? Because now I myself, I have to go and work.
Exactly.
Hussein. Where is Hussein? Ali this year. Hey. Hussein, can you remember?
I cannot even think about the month.
Okay, it is here. Now I know the date. Okay.
So let's go to the answers and see. This one is like they're not even trying on this.
Okan first answered. He said 24th of August. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's correct.
Yeah, 24th of August.
Okan, come on, man, better. How comes? Bro, you talking about me having followers that are really keen followers. You have followers that are taking notes of everything down.
Because they're obsessed with the hot seat. To be honest, they love the show.
Wow. Man, this one, that guy, he deserves 2 tickets, man. I'm blown. Like I cannot even think about how this guy really came up with this idea.
Imagine they have to go They have to go and scroll down the page and check.
Wow, it was so fast though. But that guy, man, props to you, man. Shout out
But
to
to be
you.
honest, Okan is a keen follower of Agies Corner. Even when I was giving free tickets of the people that I noticed that they support me.
Oh, you always okay.
Yeah, he
Always
was the
part
one
of the
that
community.
he was the one that I gave the ticket. So he is
Yo, no
a
wonder
keen
his name is
follower.
Popcorn, man. That boy fast, man. Huh?
So
That boy.
Hussein, we have last question.
Yeah. So this last question, I'm thinking. What?
When did he escape last time?
Come on, man.
When did you what?
Come on, man.
When did you get married? Is that what she said?
Nah. But okay, now you know what I'm gonna do. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say when did I get married, but I'm gonna say the month, and then allow them to deal with the date. I think that's fair enough. So like, I got married on August 2022. What date was it? What was the date like in August 2022? What
You will
was the
see.
date?
You will see people writing from 1 to 30 years.
Exactly. Now we'll have to deal with 1 to 30 or 31st or something.
Someone
Somebody
said
said
22nd. Fulani.
wrong.
He can't even win another ticket. He already won.
Okay. So that's him just trying to be, he's trying to get a ticket for like his girlfriend or
Who
something.
said? I just said
23rd,
man scroll na beso na jisuma dara. That's the hot seat question.
19,
23rd,
15,
16th, 19th of August. Yeah, these people 15.
16, incorrect. 22nd, incorrect.
Let me choose my lucky number. 9.
7, incorrect.
9.
9, incorrect.
5.
18, wow, Modu Job.
What the
Modu
job?
Job got it correct.
Okay,
18th
congrats.
August. That was the date. So shout out to you, Modu Job. And I believe all the 10 tickets are gone. So a big congratulations to all you winners. Like, y'all deserve it. Y'all been here with us from the starting. Y'all been with Agie, on every hot seat.
Yeah.
So, y'all deserve more than this, to be honest. But yeah,
Definitely.
a big shout out to Agie too. All the shows, past events that we've been seeing. Agie's been coming here with the artists, giving out free tickets. Not everybody's doing that. So, Agie, like I said and always say, this is for Gambia. So let not one individual or one negativity, bring your spirit down. Always keep your spirit up. Keep doing what you're doing. Because you connect the artist with a whole lot of people in a very nice and interesting way. Not everybody can do that. So just keep doing you. This platform is for Gambia. We're gonna keep supporting. We're gonna keep pushing it. Like 100%.
Hussein, thank you very much. You also said something really important that I forgot to mention that. Well, if it's Hussein or somebody else that came and said, or many people that says negative stuff, then there's an issue. And to be honest, a part of it when I was called out, my partner said,
Exactly.
what? My partner said, if it was this artist and this artist and this artist, he mentioned artists and said they came out to call you out, I would say there's an issue, because I know that those are people with correct minds not to call out someone that haven't done wrong. But then is another side of it, then everything is all right. So which of course, like you said, if there is so much negativity, then then there is a problem. So definitely, I would say again, when there is no artist that withdrew and said, hey, I don't want to go there anymore, I knew this is power and there is something that this is bringing up. And I would say to every other Gambian artist, the ones that have passed through, the ones that haven't yet, and the ones that are waiting to be contacted, I would just say thank you very much to you, Hussein, wifey, for letting you come here to do this with me, your management team, everyone on your team, and to your fans to say thank you very much. Because the truth is, when you come, you come with your fans. And they come along, they tag along to support you. And I want to say to the followers and fans of Agies Corners who also support, that's why I like to give the giveaway, Hussein, because I feel like they put a lot of energy to come online. Some of them are even saying, I'm in the village, my credit is running out. So those deserve,
but they still want to be part of it. That's something very beautiful.
So
it
I think
shows that these people are getting connected with the artist through you. It doesn't matter whether their credits are running out. They just want to be here till the very last moment. So I just wish at some point this will get bigger, like, and bigger and bigger for you, because you deserve it. At the end of the day, you're doing a very great job.
And to be honest, like, I just feel like they deserve to be seeing you lot here and see you perform on stage, because some of them, their dream is to see Hussein perform on stage, and some of them, you understand that they want the tickets but they can't afford it, and some of them can afford it, but you know Gambians, so let me easy be free be some morning again and you them, and some of them would appreciate that they want it from this show to say, well, proudly,
even though they have the money to pay, but they want for people to know that, like, they support you to a point that they will even join a giveaway to show you how much they know about you, not just the music, but they know they can win questions, your career, they've been through the journey. So that's one beautiful thing about this whole thing we're doing right now.
And Hussein, again, thank you very much. I know you are tired
so much,
taking
Agies,
your
for having me. And thanks for your time, and thanks to all the fans. See you all on Saturday at QCity, inshallah. Thank you so much, Agies. Have a blessed night.
You too, guys. Like I said, let me call the names of the people that won again: Alaji Toure, Fatmata Sedi, Fati, Karamo Jaune, Aji Salam, Fulani Hiro Jalo, Maud Lamin Mo, Aliu Jalo, Henry, ML Henry, Okan, and Maud Job. Please, balal len ma ngeen inbox ma on Agies Corner. So le ma send a message, man dina len jox a contact number ko xamne mom ngeen a contact, ngeen call ko Gambia, ngeen meet ko. Okan, you know how it works. So anyways, I don't need to explain that to you, but to the rest of the people, say please send a message. Yen mi nga xamne tay ngeen win ticket to be able to get your ticket, send a message. And you need to know because sometimes people tell me they have difficulties for message ba. If you have a difficulties for message, because some of them, if you don't follow the page or like local, I don't think you can message me. So get to me, message me, majohla a contact number, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for supporting me. I am doing this, Hussein is doing this, because take notice na yen yep dengan you they support in whatever we do. So it's a way of giving back to you guys, to say we appreciate you guys, we acknowledge your support, and we want you to go out and support. Hey, Samdila, December 9, Hussein deserve every Gambian to support him. Mangi tag page ambi, click on the blue highlight, go and follow on his page. To be honest, I'm been sick, but I'm sitting here. Hussein has been busy. He said it, he haven't slept for days, but he came here to start here to do this with you guys. The little you can do, click on his page, follow him. Demal Instagram, check on Hussein Dada. Demal YouTube, mungi drop a new song today. Level is dropped today. Go and watch, share. We can do Munilena job much, but we can support. And if you ask me how you can support, is to follow these artists, follow what they do, support, share, like, be there. Yeah, kumunta dem sa tenga win ticket be joko a family member to go, because it will add on to the show. I will love you guys and leave you guys. Tomorrow nak duma fi neka, but Thursday is the hot seat. Follow, support. I love you guys. Kiss, kiss. Good night. Mwah.